My hair does not look that good. Whatever. I'll just put on a hat. All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. And today, I'm going to be doing my first shoe performance review video. I've never done one of these before. I've watched about 30 in advance just to try to sound like I knew what I was talking about. They started talking about the materials, the midsole shit, and listen, I ain't even gonna pretend like I know what none of that shit means. I'm not even gonna sit there and know. I know the main parts of the shoe. I know the base, the midsole, the toe, the heel, like whatever. The way they be dissecting the shoe, like the materials and all that other shit. No, brother, that's not me. That's not what I'm going to do. I'm just going to give you my opinion and my review of the MB.02. I've had them for about 2 months, a little bit over 2 months. And I just want to give my review on them. I don't really have a lot of playing footage because every time I play, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I just never remember to record because I'm just worried about having fun. I'm like, oh, let's play some basketball, and I never pull out the camera. And every time I do, I'm just like, one of the weird fears I have as a YouTuber is pulling out a camera to record something. And everyone's asking, oh, what are you doing that for? For YouTube. That's just one of the things I'll never get over unless I do it. But let's get on, bro. Boom. So here they are right here, the MB.02s. Like I said, I've had these for a little bit over 2 months now. They're literally probably the only basketball shoe I play with indoors, mainly because I don't see LeBrons in my size. And if I do, it's called the LeBron 20 and it's $200 fucking, and I'll buy it when the price drops, LeBron. Please, please, please. So this shoe right here, I have some notes written down right here. Like I said, I'm not the best at this, but I'm out here trying at least. I genuinely don't know where to start. So let's just start with this YouTube comment that I made. Let's see here. This is a short little paragraph. We'll see how well this paragraph holds up. Right here. I've had the MB.02 for a little over a month now. It's been 2 months. I've had the MB.02 for a little over a month now, and I gotta say, these shoes are some of the best shoes I got. They're pretty tight to start, especially around the ankle, but the more you play in them, the more loose they get despite how they look. They're pretty light and soft on your feet. I really like the feel of them. Although they do take a lot of playing to break them in, and the ankle problem is still kind of a thing for me, maybe I just tie my shoes too tight. Also, the grip on the shoes is A1, but I give them a 7.5 out of 10. That statement I put was about 4 or 5 days ago. Still pretty recent, still pretty new, but I also have these pros and cons right here. So we're just gonna go back and forth, and you're gonna see some footage of me playing, like just doing drills or whatever, just me shooting in a fucking empty gym. I'm sorry the camera angle isn't the best. I don't have a tripod. I don't plan on getting a tripod anytime soon either. And I mainly do layups because jumpers are cool and everything, but I feel like I'll get the true test of the shoe if I do layups, spin moves, you know, Euro steps into the lane like James Harden, shit like that. First pro I have here, after you break them in, they feel pretty good on your feet. They're soft but firm. That is a still very true statement. Because when I had to break these in, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, they felt a little heavy when I had to break them in. Most shoes feel heavy when you gotta break them in, but these right here, this midsole right here, wow, that's a banger. That's a heavy shoe right there. But yeah, I as you can see, I still gotta break them in because I only wear these like 3 times a week. I literally am pushing probably not as hard as I can, but I'm still pushing pretty hard on this shoe, and you can just tell probably just by looking at it, like this is a pretty tough shoe. But yeah, I broke them in. I play basketball about 3 times a week. They feel really, really good though after you break them in. Like I said, when you first play in them, they're very tight. I'm not even gonna sit there and lie to you. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh, these things gonna be soft out the box. No, they're gonna feel a little bit on the heavy side, which we'll get into later, and they're gonna take a minute to get into. But once you break into them, I promise you, you'll do fine. If you play basketball more than 3 times a week, you'll probably break them in. Like if you're a regular athlete for a high school, middle school, college, you'll probably break these shoes in about 2 weeks. But me, because I only play probably 2-3 times a week, I'm in month 2 and I'm still kind of breaking them in, but I feel like I've fully broken them in. Moving on to the first con, tight around the ankle if you lace them up all the way. There's a reason why I do not have this shit laced all the way up. Because if you do, it will put a vice grip on your ankles and you will not feel that mobile. I am so serious. I wish I could explain in more metaphors, but I just don't put it all the way up here. Unless you really, really want the ankle support, in which case I don't just don't lace them all the way because they're really, really tight. Because I remember when I first laced these, because I lace my shoes tight. At least some people say I do. I believe I do, but they say I whatever. I lace my shoes tight so I make sure that, like, you know, they don't just fucking slip off me while I'm playing basketball. But I've tried to lace these all the way to the top the first time, and when I tell you, it was not a good feeling. It wasn't. I had to take it out the first hole. You ever had that thing on your arm at the doctor? It feels really tight, and you just want it to be off. You just want it, and that's how it felt when I laid it all the way up. They're pretty tight around the ankle. That's the first con of this. Take that as you want. Tight as fuck. Moving on to the next pro. They fit very well. Go true to size on these. Don't go a size down. Don't go a size up. If anything, go half a size up, because this little toe, this toe area, it's on the narrow end. If anything, go half a size up. Other than that, you're very true to size. Next con, they're kind of on the heavy side. Remember earlier when I banged this shit on the desk? No? Well, now you do. These are on the heavy side. I've worn a lot of shoes. I've worn these. I've worn some CP3s when I was in high school, some Hyper Dunks when I was in high school, D-Rose 5, some Jordans I had no business wearing on the court, KD9s. This is probably one of the heavier shoes. I'm not saying it's like a cinder block on your foot. It's definitely not a cinder block on your foot. This is definitely, you can just feel the weight of this shoe. Not like a LeBron, because fuck, those things are heavy. I've worn LeBrons before. I think it was the 6. Fuck. No joke. It's a bit on the heavy side. I'm not gonna sit there and lie to you. This isn't gonna feel like lightweight anything on your feet. When you break them in, like, your foot feels soft in them, but you're still feeling the weight of the shoe. And I don't know. To me, they're just a little bit on the heavy side. Next up on the pros, amazing traction and grip. Amazing. I have some footage of me running side to side. I'm only slipping because the court is dusty. I swear. I'm in an Air Force base. The court's going to be dusty, I'm sorry. But the grip, the traction, amazing. This shoe will not disappoint you when it comes to grip and traction. I also have some footage of, of me showing off the bottom of the shoe. So, there you go. So, this is what the bottom of the shoe looks like right here. I don't really try to wipe my shoes all that much. I do, but in this instant, I didn't want to wipe them because I wanted to see how much shit would really get on the bottom of the shoe. And as you can tell, they're kind of getting worn down a little bit. You can tell because there's a lot of stuff in there, the darker colors, but they still have some pretty solid grip, as you can see. Or maybe you can't because I didn't put the shoe on and that was a really fucking stupid thing to do. But yeah, you know, take that as you will, judge this by your own eye, but I'm not really good at describing, but it still has really good grip. I'm not good with adjectives when it comes to shoes, I'm not gonna lie. Next up on the cons, not that flexible of a shoe. As I was talking about earlier when I tried to squeeze this thing, you're not going to do that very well. I have to try really hard to squeeze that shoe. And it's just not that flexible because this is a very thick midsole, ladies and gentlemen. This midsole and everything, that is thick as I do not know what. So you're not gonna be bending this shoe. It doesn't have a lot of flexibility. So I don't know what you can do about that. I don't know how you can fix that, but I'm here to tell you it doesn't have a lot of flexibility, so maybe you can find a workaround. There you go. That's what we're here for, here to help. The last pro of this video, I have supportive shoes. I don't feel like the shoe is fighting against me or it is too loose. I can't quite describe this one unless you play basketball, and I'm assuming you play basketball because you're watching this video and you know exactly what I'm talking about. I can't describe it, but you know what I mean, right? It's one of those things where you just have to play to know. And if you don't know, you don't know. And if you know, you know. You know? I'm glad. If you don't know, maybe you'll know. Who knows? Maybe someone will tell you. And the last con I have on this video, they are very stiff to start out. I think I already said that. No, I guess not. But did I already say that? No. Very stiff to start out. Basically, stiff ass shoe. Like I said, you're gonna have to break these in. Yeah. Nothing I haven't repeated when I first said the other cons, but pretty stiff shoe. Once you break them in, they're pretty okay. But overall, I like it. You know, it's a really good basketball shoe. It only costs $120. He's making the exact same thing in a different colorway. He's dropping on February 3rd. I think there's the Jades or whatever, the Royal Jades or whatever the fuck they are. Oh, I'm definitely gonna get those. I don't care if they're $150. And I don't care if it's the exact same shoe in a different colorway. The colorway is sexier. Because I was sitting there staring at the Puma website last month, right? I was staring at it. I was thinking to myself, man, those rookie of the years, them shits look clean. I need to get a pair of them. And something was telling me, I don't know if it was God himself who opened up the heavens and went, Peach, you need to slow your roll, buddy. Go take a trip down Know Your Roll Boulevard and save that money. I sat there, I looked at him, I went God, he went Jimmy, but my name's Jalen. It doesn't matter what your name is. You need to wait for those shoes and you need to not spend your money on the rookie of the years. And I was like, all right, you got me, Jesus. You got me, God. All right, I'll wait. And then LaMelo Ball is dropping these icy motherfuckers next month. When is this video gonna come out? I don't know. It's being recorded on January 9th though, so hey. But overall, let's see here. At the beginning, I gave them a 7.5 out of 10. In this review, I'm going to be grading them on 3 things: traction, support, and comfort. I should probably add durability in there. That's actually very important to a shoe's lifespan. I'm not really gonna go with aesthetics, because if you don't like the color of a shoe, you can just fucking buy a different colorway. Like, I've never understood people who grade shoes like that. Well, I'm gonna give this shoe an 8. And the only reason it's an 8 is because I don't like the colorway. It would have gotten a 10 if it was a different colorway. Just buy a fucking different colorway. What I have here: traction, 8 out of 10. Support, 7 out of 10. Comfort, another 7 out of 10, which makes the LaMelo Ball MB.02s a 22 out of 30 shoe. And in case you're not a math wizard, that is a 73% out of 100 overall of the shoe. So that's my shoe review video. I hope you all enjoyed. Did this make you want to go to buy the MB.02 even more? Did it make you not want to buy the MB.02 even more? What's your favorite Puma shoe? What's your favorite shoe in general? This is not my favorite shoe of all time. The LeBron 10s are my favorite shoe of all time, followed by the LeBron 11s and the LeBron 12s, if we're talking about basketball shoes, that is. Because LeBron, on that little 3-year stretch, he was killing the shoe game. The 10, 11, and 12s, woo, 11 King's Pride. Oh, shit, the King's Pride. Those things went so hard. Oh man, he just narrowly edged out D-Rose 5. I love D-Rose, but damn, bro, those 10s, the King's Pride, bro. I remember begging for that shoe, bro. I needed that with my life. I'm gonna get it too. That's the end of this video. Either go buy MB.02s or don't. I don't really know. I don't really care. I'm just giving my opinion because I'm a guy on the internet with an opinion. Let me center that more. Enjoy the shoe review video. I hope you enjoyed the shoe review video. Like, share, subscribe, comment any and everything you want to regarding the shoes or anything you want on this channel. I don't really give a fuck. Ask me how my day went. I'm gonna tell you good, bad, butt ugly, fucking bad, boy. I don't care. I hope you all have a great, wonderful day. Stay safe, stay positive, stay progressing in life. Check on your mothers and fathers. Tell your mom and dad you love them if they're in your life. Tell your grandparents you love them if they're in your life. Tell your family you love them if they're in your life. Pay attention to your mental health first and foremost. Mental health is very important. That shit ain't no joke. Pay attention to it. And I will see all of you in the next video. Probably not a shoe review video, probably a gaming video, because that's mainly what I do.